In this video, we're looking at a decentralized exchange operating within the Bitcoin network. This is a completely new ecosystem that I've seen, and I wanted to highlight it to you guys because maybe, just maybe, it could be a gem out there in the crypto space. So, of course, market is looking very hot at the moment, $2.58 trillion market capital globally, which is absolutely fantastic. Over the last 7 days, we had that rocky shakeout and we are slowly picking back up. Now, even though this isn't a meme coin, we know that the degens are absolutely in the space right now, which means a lot of investor appetite for things like ICOs or coins that have not yet launched. And we still have extreme greed in the market. And while the extreme greed remains, lots of volume is coming from left, right, and center because that is just the way it works. So this goes by the name of Satoshi Dex. What an awesome name, just to say, by the way, guys. That is really, really cool to see. Now, you can just see, looking at this, this is of course in a pre-sale phase. So the speculation is that you're getting in early before the masses when it gets deployed on hopefully some good exchanges, and then the price goes up. So we can see the current round here at $0.0015. They've raised $812,000 here, and their raise target on this particular round is $1 million. And then as the pre-sale progresses, you go through the stages, the next price will increase. So effectively, the earlier you get in, the more tokens you can buy. SATX tokens, they're called, per dollar that you do spend. So here it says, Satoshi Dex, the world's first Bitcoin decentralized exchange. Can't actually admit I've seen one before. Satoshi Dex stands out as a pioneering decentralized exchange in the Bitcoin network. Unleash the sheer force of unrestricted trading while basking in the rock-solid security and unwavering stability that only Bitcoin can offer. Of course, on the proof of work network right there. So when you do click the launch app, it does take you through to what looks like a snippet of the embedded DEX here, and that's where you can swap your tokens. You've also got over here a pool, staking, and farming, which you can potentially do as well, which, farming back in the day was a massive thing, especially on things like PancakeSwap. So Satoshi Dex, yeah, looking pretty cool so far. Now, it does say minimum purchase is $75, and you do have the option to actually get this on many different chains. And I haven't seen many ICOs that are actually on so many chains. So if you wanted to mitigate those fees, of course, you can use BSC or Polygon Matic or whatever you prefer, because of course, if you've got $200 capital and you're using Ethereum right now and you're buying just $75 worth, then your gas fees are basically going to be exactly the same. So we can see here, next round price is 0.00168, which is looking like a nice little increase there, and that will happen incrementally as time goes on. So featured across many big articles and websites already. I have verified this. I've clicked on things like Business Insider, and they do have some articles already. And this is good for, of course, getting fresh eyes on the project. There's an article right here in Finbold, which I'll show you very, very soon. But that's a good thing. It shows that they've got some sort of liquidity and a sense of awareness when it comes to actually getting your project out into the right place. What is Satoshi Dex? Satoshi Dex is a revolutionary DeFi protocol that brings flexibility and innovation of exchange to the Bitcoin blockchain. Not like the most popular thing, so it's quite a niche. You've got trading, of course. You've got liquidity pools where you can create liquidity pools and earn rewards for providing liquidity to the network. You've got launching as well. Discover and participate in new token projects that built on the Bitcoin network. Transparency. Enjoy a secure and transparent trading experience powered by the Bitcoin blockchain at the same time. So for the Bitcoin bulls, this is amazing. And I think just having the name Satoshi in the title is, really, really bullish as well. It's a nice website, actually. Stake and earn SATX, which will be coming soon. So, eyes on the space, because soon you'll be able to find what the stake and earn rewards actually are in the smart contract. Why choose Bitcoin network for DeFi? Well, Satoshi Dex leverages the Bitcoin blockchain, offering distinct advantages through its underlying technical characteristics. Firstly, you got Byzantine fault tolerance, BFT. Bitcoin employs a robust consensus mechanism ensuring high uptime and resistance to malicious attacks, so it's very secure. Transaction throughput. Some layer ones out there have insane TPS, but the transaction throughput here, while scaling solutions evolve, Bitcoin's optimized block size and transaction validation mechanisms offer faster confirmation, compared to networks such as proof of stake like Ethereum. Global network effect. So Boasting the largest mining network and user base, Bitcoin provides broader reach and deeper liquidity pools. That is quite true, actually. And of course, a proven security model at the same time. So lots of coverage. You can see some other guys are talking about it as well. It's not just me that's picked up on it. I guess, it's part of the marketing budget over here. So it is in partnership with Satoshi Dex, of course. But it could potentially be one that does well. I'm not saying to ape into this project, but it could be one that does maybe a cheeky 5 to 10x. We don't really know. So 2024 is the year for the Bitcoin ETF in Jan, halving April, and then Bitcoin Moon, which is inevitable. I think that will, of course, happen. One coin could hit $1.5 million. Yeah, that's a load of toss. That's not true. Kathy Wood, you are ridiculous. I don't like this woman. And happy Women's Day, by the way. But I still don't like that woman. We support Leather Wallet by Trust Machines. There's tons of different wallets that are supported over here as well. Satoshi Nakamoto, what a great name, huh? Now, tokenomics, also an important thing. There are 10 billion total tokens here. 30% allocated to the pre-sale. 25% for liquidity provision, team and advisors 15%, ecosystem fund gets 15%, and staking gets 15%, as you can see right there. Then the roadmap here, you've got Q4 2023, where this pre-sale basically launched, and then 2024, the Bitcoin ETF. This roadmap isn't really that robust. It's not really a lot going on. I'll be honest there, it's not really a project roadmap, so that's a little bit kind of what's going to happen with the ecosystem. So it's just telling me Bitcoin is going to have changes. So the roadmap on this particular pre-sale, I think that needs to be kind of clarified a bit more clearly, in my honest opinion over there. But yeah, just to kind of cut it short here, we can see bringing DeFi to the Bitcoin foundation layer. That is exactly their mission, exactly their vision. And it says the core Bitcoin remains largely untapped for DeFi applications. We aim to change that by pioneering a DEX on Bitcoin. You can see here is the actual network flow, the network map. You've got Bitcoin, layer 1, foundation, stacks, layer 2, scaling, and then Satoshi DEX, and then layer 3 into the DeFi. Kind of like an onion, isn't it? You get deeper into the onion and it just gets better and better. So what else is there to show you? The roadmap here. So this is actually what I was hoping to see, because it wasn't clearly laid out on the website, and this is what I can show you now. So phase 1 is the conceptualization and design. Q4 2023, that has happened. Now, more relevant to today, Q1, Q2 2024, smart contract deployment, yes. Security audits, yes. Testnet launch, deploy Satoshi DEX on the Stacks testnet, yes. Phase 3, which is Q4 2024, will be a mainnet launch and initial liquidity. So this is quite a long term pre-sale, by the way, guys. As you can see, platform expansion and feature rollout Q1, Q2 2025. We're going to have cross-chain functionality, as we already saw, and then governance system activation, followed by community-driven development, and then phase 5, ecosystem growth and partnership. So this is a good year and a half away, but strategic partnerships, form partnerships with other DeFi platforms and blockchain projects to enhance liquidity, advanced trading features, global community events, and then phase 6, continuous improvements and innovation. So they do have a long-term plan, long-term vision. They're in the SATX pre-sale phase, and then SATX token generation event. So the launch itself, just want to get this clear here, it's still Q1, Q2 2024. So it's not like you have to lock up your tokens for a year or so. It says launch the SATX token, distributing it to early backers and through initial liquidity provision event. So that's you guys, early backers getting into the ICO. You're effectively speculating, you're getting in at a lower price, which could then moon in the future. So pretty cool to see. That was the tokenomics breakdown that we saw already. You've got the ticker there, you've got all of the breakdown on exactly what is happening. And then, of course, the token utility, where you've got governance, liquidity incentives, fee advantages, exclusive access, and staking rewards, which is soon to come. And soon I'll also be able to show you, of course, the application and this little dApp right here, where we can actually see how the DEX will operate. So Satoshi Swap AI raises $700,000 in pre-sale in 48 hours to build a Bitcoin DEX. Of course, that's really, really bullish, and they are highlighting that milestone right now. At the time of making this video, the Satoshi AI is raising $800,000. So it looks like they're actually raising fairly decently, not as fast as some ICOs have seen out there, but it's still something that they're proud of and they're pushing out there. So they're also on Yahoo Finance here, getting them more exposure. So it could potentially be a good one, guys. I've got a link down below if you do want to grab some tokens, do some research, do some due diligence on this pretty one. And yeah, I might even get a bag of this myself, and I'll show you very soon how to actually do that if you want to. Yeah, we can see SDEX Stage 2 is live. Satoshi Dex, the world's first DEX on Bitcoin, live over here as well. So that was when they announced the ICO going live. February 29th. So things are moving pretty quick. If you want to find out about more gems such as this, do consider becoming a patron, ladies and gents, where you can find out about more gems, unlock over 500 trading signals per month, and hopefully find that next 10 to 20x token. The link is down below to Patreon. And make sure you do check out Satoshi Dex and do a little bit of research and due diligence on this exciting looking, project in the Bitcoin network. See you soon. Take care. Peace.